When I first started to learn classical music, I actually was learning off of a record. I didn't have the music. It was to the Haydn Trumpet Concerto, but it was such a beautiful piece of music, so lyrical and so logical, that I would sit up in the front room of my house and try to learn these pieces. Then finally I got the music to it. I looked at the music, I said, okay, the music is just a graphic representation of the sounds. But if you're diligent and you learn, the most important thing about classical music is you have to listen to it. If you listen to some of Haydn's music, you listen to Mahler, you listen to Beethoven, you listen to Mozart's music, you listen to Wagner, Bartok, there's so many great composers, it's such a rich field of music, then you start to understand the music. Because classical music can take you into different states of consciousness more rapidly than any other music that's ever been created. The reason classical music is so much fun is because it's very challenging, and it allows you to play with a lot of musicians. You play in a symphony orchestra, it's 65, 60 something musicians all working on one piece of music. Studying classical music also gives you a chance to develop a historical perspective. Hey, you can learn about the life and times of Beethoven. You can learn about the French Revolution. You can learn about things that have to do with the church and Gregorian Chant in the Middle Ages. When you study classical music, you come into contact with a great deal of European history. You study opera, you come into contact with many great stories about men and women and romance and betrayal and timeless themes in the Western mind. So the classical music field is a wonderful field full of the contributions of the greatest musicians that have ever lived.